Good morning. Today is Friday, the 24th of June. It's about 11:40 a.m. and things have taken a turn for the better. I have got an assurance that there will be work for me in September, so I'll be teaching then, and so that's kind of fixed. And time is like clicking on towards when my next pension payment is going to come in. I've got 3 small pensions, and one of them is going to kick in, so I'll have some money in a few days' time on the 30th. I'm managing very, very well to function on the amount of money that I'm, have available to me. I'm down to about £3 a day now, and I'm buying end of sort of food things which are going to go out of date, So I'm getting them for like peanuts. So that's going great, and I'm really happy about that teaching work that's coming up. So basically now what I got to do, I've got to wait a little bit longer till I'm stable financially, got enough money behind me, and these pensions are paid out this month. Then I'm going to head over to Norfolk, see my other boat, get together all of the items that are necessary to function in Portugal. One of those important things would be a Kelly kettle. That's essential. So anyway, I get this Kelly kettle, then I'll be able to take showers, I'll be able to wash, I'll be able to make cups of tea rapidly instead of sitting waiting ages while it boils on an open fire, and so on. The abilities with using fire to cook on are just increasing exponentially. I don't know if there's a thing called firecraft, but it seems that there is such a thing, and I'm getting really good at that. I'm getting good at lighting fires quickly, and I'm getting better at more effectively cooking food. So I taste the food and I think that's been probably cooked like my porridge. What else? Nothing really. I have internet. Go to the library, sit there, go on the internet, and I have realised that. And a lot of people do this, but I actually investigated yesterday. There's a leisure centre. I can join that. That's going to cost me £30 a month. And I don't know if I'm going to be here all the time. But if I do establish myself here, then I'll join that leisure centre, and every single day I'll have just a fabulous shower. So I don't need to go and exercise and all that stuff. However, I was just thinking that I could start doing weight training and everything again, build up my strength ready for all the things I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be doing some amazing stuff like sailing again, for example. So plans for now. I have an assignment to do. I'll go to the library, I will sit and I will work on the assignment, and I will hopefully get, a substantial amount of that done today, maybe all of it, you never know. Then I've got tomorrow to do it as well, and if I can get that done in 2 days, then I'm free on Sunday, and so I have the choice of moving off and going up to see that boat that I was going to look at Marksworth, or is it Marsworth, something like that, and then on to Norfolk, and then from Norfolk to Oxford to swap bikes with my daughter, and then from Oxford down to Portsmouth, and then Portsmouth the ferry to Bilbao, and then cycle down to Coimbra. So everything is just going great. All the plans are just working. I'm in a situation where I'm spending so little money that I actually I don't really need it. So my saving potential could be terrific. I could possibly end up saving something like £500 a month. There's a website called a channel called Cheap RV Living, and the guy who runs that, appeared in the TV, in the film Nomadland. Very sad film, that. It put me off this lifestyle altogether, that did. But anyway, Nomadland. And he's kind of like the leader of this group, you know. And he made a remark. He said he makes loads of money. And I would think he probably does, because it'll be coming off royalties from YouTube. And he says, no, just give it away. Well, I'm not intending to do that. I'm quite cool with the idea of being rich if I ever am. As I say, you know, I've been poor and I've been rich, and I know which one I prefer. So, Freddie Starr, I think, said that. So, we'll see how it goes. But the fact that he can give the money away, and that he's confident to do so, means that he's actually fully embedded in his lifestyle, and he's you know, it's robust. The system that he has running is robust, and he doesn't have to have sort of countermeasures against failure, basically, and death, I guess, at the worst. So that's good. So I will do that. Anything else? Nothing. Good, positive day today. Work's going to get done. Yesterday, I got disturbed by a guy checking me out to see if I was okay. And that's bad, because it means my sight is visible. And somebody could come in and steal a very expensive bicycle and or my other stuff. But I'm worried about that for a long while, and then I set off into Watford. And I left the bike inside the tent. And it was okay. And I've done that too. This is the second or third day of doing that. And he's not been back again. So I'm staying at this particular point. But I did investigate a lot yesterday, alternative sites. And I found an absolutely perfect spot, which is surrounded by brambles and nettles and all sorts. And that forms a sort of natural barrier to investigative people that don't really want to be coming into an area full of brambles and stuff. And there's a way into it which is not surrounded by nettles and brambles and stuff. So what I'm thinking is, I will possibly, I was thinking, I could get some pallets and I could construct a sort of wall around here and have a little compound thing there. And I'm not going to do that, because that means finding the pallets, hauling them all the way here, etc., etc. It occurs to me that the way to do this is to just basically utilize the materials in the environment so they look natural, and then they don't form a sort of attraction for prying eyes. So bits of rotten timber and branches and stuff like that construct a sort of barricade around. And there are there's lots of ivy there. And of course, if there are any upright standing objects, and if I prune the bushes a little bit above, then the ivy will start to grow and it will start to climb up this stuff. Eventually that will rot away, but I'll have a curtain of ivy around me, and I think that's going to work. Long time ago, well, a few months back, I watched a video about a guy. He thinks he's got Sasquatch on his land, Yeti type people. And also, there's a whole TV series about the Sasquatch. And they keep saying, oh, there's a nest. Look, the Sasquatch likes to do this. Bend branches over and create these nests where they hide and stuff. And you know, there could just be areas where bears have slept. It could be an area where children have played and so on, or the branches could have like fallen over themselves. So the whole thing is like undetermined and indeterminate. You just kind of determine what this is. Is it a nest sort of thing, or is it just something natural that occurs? That being the case, if one were to do that sort of thing and put your tent in the middle of it and then leave, then the whole thing would be ambiguous, and it would appear like that it was natural. So it wouldn't be drawn attention to the fact that this site was being used by somebody. And that's better than having, you could build a terrific log cabin and all sorts of stuff, but we're kind of, this is wild camping, and whether it's illegal or not, I don't know, but I don't imagine it would be legal to construct a cabin, because I tell you, if somebody said, please yourself, build a cabin, I'd have it built in a couple of days, certainly the starts of it. And I'd be living comfortably. I'd have an outside kitchen and all sorts of things, toilet, bathroom, everything, because nobody's saying that's illegal. Which, if you watch my channel, you will see more of this when I get down to Portugal, because on that land, it's my land, and I can do what I like, and I will. It's very satisfying to go down there, the short period of time I was there, and to put my tent up in, well, it's not a garden even, on my land, and to lie there in that tent and think, I don't have to please anyone. I'm entitled to be here. This is my land. This is my tent on my land, and I can do what I like here. I'm not hurting anyone, and nobody's going to challenge me about this. And that's that. So get some land if you can, no matter where the hell it is. Get some land and homestead. Be a homesteader. Somewhere in your world, there is a patch of land, area, country, whatever, that you can make your own. There's a method, there's a way to set up some sort of an escape. The worst people, I think, with regard to lack of resources in terms of wilderness resources, I would say would be the Dutch. Very, very clever, resourceful people, but they don't have the wildlands to live in that we have. And then at the opposite extreme, I would say people like the Canadians, Americans, pretty much anybody but the Dutch, have these wildlands available to them. So if you're Dutch, your answer is the fact that you're a member of the European Union, and you clear off and you buy the place elsewhere. And anybody who wants to see such a person, if he goes on the Portugal project and has a look at Jasper Varts, and you'll see how he does it. He bought himself a house in a ghost town, and he's rebuilding this house. He's got a huge load of land, and he's established. And if the apocalypse comes, Jasper's going to be okay, as long as he gets on to doing some farming soon. But Jasper's going to be okay. So am I. I'm going to be more than okay. There's an expression on said by Ken Bassich, I think. Is he called Ken? He's on the Life Below Zero series, and he says you're not supposed to survive out here. It's in Alaska. You're not supposed to survive out here. You're supposed to thrive out here. And yesterday was a turning point for me, because I'm starting to thrive. And I'm starting to thrive so much, I'm starting to wonder why I'm actually pursuing some of the goals that normal society pursues. I think I'm going to have to do my own take on that. And anyway, becoming rich. So enough of that. Bye.